What do you think it takes to get to mass production of humanoid robots like that?
It's the same as cars, really.
While the world was still trying to understand Tesla's cars, SpaceX's rockets, and Starlink internet, Elon Musk quietly created a new stir. He leaked some such capabilities of Tesla's Gen 3 robot, which look no less than a science fiction film. This new humanoid robot can not only walk, but can now think, take decisions on its own, and can also recognize human emotions.
Now, for humanoid robots, the utility is much greater. So my guess is humanoid robots are more like at a billion plus per year.
Some experts claim that it is not just a machine, but is going to become a cyber twin of a human. Elon Musk himself has admitted that if it is turned in the wrong direction, it can become a big threat to humanity. The question arises, will this robot help humans or replace them? And the bigger mystery is that which chip has been installed inside it, which can work faster than the human brain. This is not just an upgrade. It is that turning point of the technological revolution, from where the boundaries between man and machine start blurring. Before we move ahead, please subscribe to the channel so that you can get the information on technology first. A robot that thinks like a human. Tesla Gen 3's true leap. Picture a robot that notices you're feeling down and rolls over to say, "Hey, things will get better. Can I help?" Would that give you chills or just leave you amazed? Meet Tesla's Gen 3 robot, a machine that doesn't just do stuff. It thinks and understands like a friend. Unlike older robots that only followed step-by-step rules, Gen 3 is a huge leap forward. It's powered by something called the neural decision loop, which lets it figure things out, learn from what it sees, and make choices the way humans do. It's not just acting like us, it's turning human smarts into tech wizardry. This robot is like your super observant bestie. It watches how you move, listens to your voice, and even spots tiny changes in your face or eyes. Feeling scared? Trying to hide something? Its sensors pick up on it. Elon Musk calls it a digital twin with synthetic empathy, which means it's like a tech version of you that gets how you feel. Think of Tesla's Gen 3 robot not as just a machine, but as a digital mirror of human feelings. Unlike most robots that only follow orders, this one thinks. Its self-learning neural core lets it learn from what it does, connecting the dots like a human brain. But why make a robot this smart? At Tesla's factories, Gen 3 is a game-changer. It works side by side with people, welding, building, and packing stuff super fast with barely any mistakes. Even cooler, it's like a team leader, figuring out which humans and machines work best together, and keeping everything running smoothly. This isn't a robot that just takes orders. It's one that helps run the show. And it's designed to feel like a friend, not a clunky machine. Instead of a cold, mechanical look, Gen 3 has a screen on its face that shows emotions, like smiling when it's happy or looking serious when it's focused. This makes it feel warm and approachable. But here's the big question. If a robot can think and feel like us, is it just a machine or something more? It's a little spooky, but totally fascinating, right? The future of factory workers, when a robot becomes the supervisor. Back when robots first showed up in factories, they stuck to simple stuff, screwing bolts, packing boxes, or shuffling parts around. But Tesla's Gen 3 robot? It's shaking things up big time. This isn't just a robot. It's like a boss on the factory floor. At Tesla's Fremont and Giga Texas plants, Gen 3 runs the show. It watches workers and machines, sizes up how everyone's doing, and decides who should tackle what. If someone's slowing down on the assembly line, Gen 3 notices, shifts tasks around, and even jumps in to help. Yep, it's making decisions like a human manager would. and it's got some serious tech to back it up. With 3D mapping, super sharp 8K vision, and thermal sensors, Gen 3 keeps an eye on every corner of the factory. It can tell if a worker's tired just by tracking their movements and might even nudge them to take a break. Tesla calls this empathetic AI monitoring. Fancy talk for a robot that cares about the team. But here's what everyone's wondering. Is Gen 3 going to steal jobs? Elon Musk says, nope. Gen 3 isn't about replacing people, he explains. It's about taking away the boring, repetitive stuff so humans can focus on the fun parts, like thinking, creating, and coming up with new ideas. So, instead of kicking workers out, Gen 3 is like a super smart teammate, handling the grunt work and letting people shine at what they do best. Pretty awesome, right? Not everyone's sold on Tesla's Gen 3 robot just yet. Big players like Amazon, Ford, and GM are keeping a close eye, worried Tesla's super smart robots might outpace their own tech. While some still see robots as just tools, Tesla's turned them into brainy teammates who think and act like us. These Gen 3 robots are taking on tough jobs, night shifts, dangerous tasks, and heavy lifting, so humans stay safe. Plus, they're like fortune tellers for factory equipment, spotting problems before they even happen and tipping off repair crews. One Tesla factory worker put it perfectly. I used to check machines every couple of hours. Now, Gen 3 points out issues before I even notice. My job feels smarter, not harder. Tesla's got big plans, aiming to roll out over 10,000 of these robots across its factories worldwide in the next 2 years. If it works, don't be surprised to see Gen 3 popping up in places like hospitals, construction sites, delivery services, or even security gigs. But here's the big question. If a robot can work faster, more accurately, and even lead better than humans, what's left for us? It's a wild thought, exciting, but maybe a little unsettling too. A supercomputer within, the true power of Tesla's Gen 3 robot. When you first spot Tesla's Gen 3 robot, you might be charmed by its smooth moves, expressive face, or friendly voice. But the real magic? It's hiding under the hood. Tesla didn't just make a robot. They built a walking, talking supercomputer. At the heart of Gen 3 is the Dojo AI chipset, a Tesla creation originally designed for self-driving cars. For Gen 3, they've supercharged it, turning it into a brain that thinks like a human. This chip is a beast, crunching data at a mind-blowing 362 trillion operations per second. That makes Gen 3 one of the fastest AI machines on the planet. Its neural decision engine is always working, making tiny decisions every millisecond. It scans the room, figures out its next move, picks a direction, and even reads people's reactions, all faster than you can blink. Tesla's Gen 3 robot is packed with jaw-dropping tech that makes it feel almost human. Its battery, built with Tesla's super-efficient 4,680 cells, keeps it going for 15 hours straight. Need a recharge? It's back to 80% in just 20 minutes. That means one robot can power through a factory shift while another's ready to jump in, keeping things running non-stop. Then there's its superhuman senses. With LiDAR and radar, it scans everything around it in a full 360 degrees. Its 8K cameras see details 4 times sharper than our eyes. Infrared lets it see in total darkness. And its audio system doesn't just hear words, it picks up the emotions in your voice. Elon Musk says this gives Gen 3 situational awareness as good as, or better than, a human's. So, what's the difference between this robot and us? It sees, hears, thinks, and decides like a human. but with some serious upgrades. But here's where it gets wild, and maybe a bit spooky. Tesla's hooking these robots up through Starlink, their satellite network. This means a robot learning something in Africa can instantly share it with one in America. If one robot messes up and figures out how to fix it, every robot worldwide learns the lesson in a flash. It's like a global robot brain, where knowledge spreads at lightning speed. Now, think about this. Humans take years to learn skills, but these robots can share expertise across the planet in minutes. So, where does that leave us in this race with super smart machines? It's exciting, but it makes you wonder, doesn't it? When robots become doctors, soldiers, and friends, the true mission of Gen 3, Tesla's Gen 3 robot, isn't just a factory helper anymore. It's a superstar ready to transform our lives in the next 5 years. Elon Musk sees these robots as the key to freeing us from tiring, lonely, or dangerous tasks. And Gen 3 is already stepping up in big ways. Take healthcare, for example. Tesla's created a special care unit version of Gen 3 that's like a super smart nurse. It can lift patients, give out meds, and keep an eye on things like breathing, heart rate, and even how someone's feeling. But it's more than just tasks. This robot can chat with elderly folks, keep them company, and fight off loneliness. It can even send updates to doctors instantly. Imagine a robot at home taking care of your aging parents, making sure they get their meds, listening to their stories, and keeping them comfy. It's not just handy. It's solving a problem humans have faced forever. Then there's the really intense stuff, like military and danger zones. Gen 3 is being tested in places no human should go. Think burning buildings, war zones, or areas with toxic radiation. With its heat-proof body and high-tech sensors, it can shrug off fire and poisonous fumes. It's out there defusing bombs, rescuing people, and mapping risky areas in real time. Armies around the world are already knocking on Tesla's door, eager to get their hands on Gen 3 robots. But here's the part that's really turning heads. These robots are starting to show up in our homes as personal assistants, cooks, or even buddies. Imagine a Gen 3 robot in your house, cranking up your favorite playlist, checking your fitness stats, or waking you up with a cheerful "good morning" in a voice that's pure calm. Thanks to its Starlink connection, it runs your whole home like a pro, controlling lights, your fridge, your car, and even security without ever dropping a beat. Feeling a bit low? It might just toss out some kind words to lift your spirits. Elon Musk's big vision? A robot in every home that makes sure you're never lonely. He puts it like this: "We're not just making robots, we're creating companions." Pretty cool, right? But here's something to chew on. This robot knows your habits, your likes, even how you're feeling. Will it stay just a helper? Or could it become a real part of your life? Are we headed toward a world where robots are our friends, nurses, security guards, and even bosses? And what if these super smart robots start deciding for themselves what's right or wrong? When machines start asking questions, is humanity falling behind? Tesla's Gen 3 robot isn't just a handy helper anymore. It's starting to wonder about its own place in the world. Elon Musk's big dream goes way beyond making life easier. He sees a future where robots are our equals, standing side by side with us. So, what's Musk's ultimate goal? He wants humanity to spread out across the stars, living on Mars, the Moon, and beyond. To make that happen, we need super smart machines like Gen 3. These robots are already being tested for SpaceX missions, where they'll work non-stop in harsh conditions, no food, no fear, just pure hustle, building the foundations for future space colonies. But there's more to Gen 3 than space adventures. Tesla built it to feel like a human. As it hangs out with us, it learns how we tick emotionally, almost like a close friend. If you're feeling down, it knows just what to say to cheer you up. It's also studying how we respond to different situations, getting better at understanding our moods every day. Tesla's Gen 3 robot, with its synthetic empathy code, can predict how you're feeling and respond in just the right way. But here's the big question. When a machine starts acting this human, is it still just a bunch of code? Some experts are sounding the alarm. As Gen 3 gets smarter, it might start asking some deep questions like, why am I here? Do I deserve to be free? Or even, am I just a tool, or can I have my own purpose? This isn't just sci-fi daydreaming. It's starting to feel like it could happen soon. Elon Musk has warned that AI could be more dangerous than nukes if it's not handled carefully. That's why Gen 3 has an ethics layer built in, a system to make sure its decisions stay in line with human values. But if these robots start thinking for themselves, will they stick to the rules we gave them? AI researchers say that if robots like Gen 3 keep evolving this fast, in just 10 years, it might be nearly impossible to tell them apart from humans. And that brings up a huge kind of scary question. Will humans stay the smartest beings around? Or are we just the ones who kick things off by building machines that could one day outshine us? The future isn't a dream, it's a warning. Tesla's Gen 3 isn't just technology. It's a door that, once opened, humanity can never close. Before you stands a machine that sees, thinks, understands, and perhaps even feels. This is the future. Not a dream, but possibly a warning. Will we welcome this robot? Or will it one day question our very existence? That choice is no longer in our hands. It's in the hands of the machine we created.